and a great sound system. You know you are in a certified crew in Volvo when you feel safe. Certified for the moments that matter. By Volvo.
High RPM and Lady Justice machines will get ready to duke it out in the quarter mile. Numbers 15 and 18 in the field here in first round. Confidence Coach Boris versus Tres Cuarto. Round one. Back on deck after a pretty quick cleanup. Inside for Lady Justice, a 676.9 for their best in qualifying with that Starlet.
Viene vamos con duelo de Boricua. En ambos carriles da su beso estarle nuevamente. Carril izquierdo High RPM. Con Yomar Gómez, el Undertaker en los controles. Kenny Performance en la mecánica. Carril derecho Lady Justice. De los Office of Karen Rodríguez, la abogada Racing con Rafael Betún Fuentes en los controles. Así que eso va a ser tremendo carrerón. Lady Justice, High RPM. Betún Performance contra Yomar Gómez.
Griffin Betún Fuentes on the right side. Yomar Gómez there on the left. As the two rotary powered imports will get ready to go side by side to see who can go on to round number two. Lines are going to be down. We're cleaning green. Both sides are going to be side by side down the racetrack. Out in front's going to be the high RPM machine. Top end windlight shines for Yomar Gómez. 696 for the 4. 204 as Lady Justice.
Suma
Not quite enough.
High RPM se metió con 696 a 204 millas desde la salida. Yomar Gómez, tremenda reacción de 0.58. Vamos arriba.
Ladies and gentlemen, import versus domestic. Mullet coming up right side with James Tall. Cletus McFarland wants to hurry up, but so does the import crew. The Starlet guys are like, come on, I don't care if you're an import fan or a domestic fan. You better be cheering for the pair here.
Viene aún arriba Boricua, no te deje Boricua, muere esa bandera, vamos arriba que estamos con Houdinette. Por el carril izquierdo los de Corozal no se dejan. Cletus McFarland. Por el carril derecho de Mulet in the house. Vamos arriba, no se dejan los boricuas. Por el izquierdo, motor MR2.
Putting at their left side out of Puerto Rico, 82 Starlet. Ready to rock and roll. Right there in the qualifying sheet with James Tall here with the mullet. El Camino out of Florida. Big block Chevrolet with twin turbos on board. Was number 14 in the field. Just about 2/10 separating them, but that can be a very small difference. If the Starlet team's got this thing turned up and keep it going straight down the racetrack.
J-Star en los controles de Mulet. Houdinette por el carril izquierdo, los boricuas, menea la bandera, boricua, menea la bandera, vamos arriba.
Stage and duel on the starting line. James Tall, Houdinette, neither one of them moving. Neither one of them won the stage. Let them hear you, Maryland.
Uy, guerra entre los carros para meterse, pero ya se metió la Camino.
James goes in first, Houdinette's in second. They're gonna leave about the same. Houdinette's gonna be out in front. Here comes Tall, does he have enough? Out in front, Windlight shine for Mullet. 666 for the 187. As we're going to go check the racetrack real quick. Hutnet, not quite enough to muster it down. But James Tall and Mullet moving on to round number 2.
Wow, tremendo carrerón, pero ella salió por la puerta ancha. Clitus McFarland con Demulet en la primera ronda eliminatoria. Warrior versus 3/4, tremendo trabajo para Judinet Rodríguez. Vamos por encima, como quiera ganemos o perdamos, los boricuas vacilamos. Viene, vamos arriba, duelo de boricua. Ahora, Rotary Power versus 2JZ.
Limited Street, all cars in the lanes, please, for round number 1. Turbo Smart Limited Street, need all cars. Round 1, the same lanes, please. Turbo Smart Limited Street, round 1, all cars in the lanes, please.
Y a Rayo Burnout en la madre, lo que se acaba de tirar Juan Chillanas en el R7, el Arner. A los Back Performance. 13B Old School, más rápido del planeta con 6.28. Se está enfrentando al Toyota Celica que está en la madre de lindo, el Carián. Vamos arriba, García Garage. En el Celica, Jamie Colón en los controles. Vamos arriba, Moncho Performance, Pito Tuning, la programación por el Arnel Racing.
Jamie Colon left side there out of Pennsylvania, 2 JC powered Celica. Bottom side of the ladder, the number 28 spot, but after in the right lane RX-7, your number 5 qualifier as they currently run, or I should say as they ran in qualifying. They're maging up here in first round competition. Clutch score.
Vamos arriba, Rotores versus Pistones. Dímelo Jay, dímelo Yandel, dímelo Keisla, dímelo Keila. Estamos activos.
So Giannis on the right side here, the RX-7, Colon in the Celica. They'll get ready to go to battle on the quarterback. Abner out in front and pulling away, top end, wind light shines for the RX-7, 639.9 at 220, going to round number 2. 658.4 for a good lap for the Colon machine, but not enough. It was absolutely late. Look at Giannis there and Abner, 24 cut the light now.
Tremenda reacción para Juan Chillana con 639 a 220 millas para Arnel Racing, Moncho Performance. 4.16 al octavo de milla. Ahora seguimos con duelo de Rotores versus Pistones. Siguen enfrentándose lamentablemente en la primera ronda los boricuas. La Diva por el carril izquierdo, Toyota Starlet. Carril derecho, el Diamante. Combinación Honda K24. Scarface Performance, el Besucón en la mecánica, Rosado Racing. Activo. Siki Tracky Motorsport. Eric Ruiz, mecánica de Kerry Performance.
Well,
El Diamante there on the right side. The 80 Toyota out of Puerto Rico. K-Series power under the hood for that entry. Left side, Ruiz La Diva, the Starlet with the rotary entry. Number 6 and 27 in the qualified field. Has 2 more imports. We'll get ready to go to battle. So Luis Rivera right side, Eric Ruiz left side. Could we see another upset? 1's in, 2's in. Red light start there for Luis Rivera, moving on to round number 2.
4.29 el Diamante. Toma 6.47 a 226 millas de lado a lado. Luisito Rivera. Dorado Motorsport con Siki Tracky Motorsport.
Big mile an hour, 226 miles an hour for Diamante there. So the Men in Black machine of Carlos Olivo, right side, the that's in, light behind there. The rotary power entry was number 21 of the field. And sitting over to the left, going to be El Father, the Blaz entry with the rotary power machine, also 85 RX-7 out of Florida, number 12, coming into first round.
Vamos allá, se siguen enfrentando en esta primera ronda los boricuas. Vamos arriba, auto que ha sido leyenda desde los 2000, el Datsun, el Man in Black. Por el carril derecho, Joel Olivo, Siki Traki en los controles por el carril derecho. Vamos por encima, carril izquierdo, el Fadel. Camilo Baboni, el querendón de la María, Puerto Rico. Por el carril derecho, Moncho Performance en la mecánica. Kerry Performance en la mecánica por el Man in Black.
Les left, Olivo right. Men in Black was one of my favorite movies. I think I did that Halloween costume like once or twice. Then he lanes 5 and 6, pull forward, keep it tight. 5 and 6, pull forward, keep it tight. Here we go, the RX-7 left, the Datsun on the right. They are set. Big advantage for the RX-7, but
4.32 va muy bien. 6.75 para el Man in Black. Pasando a la próxima ronda, Joel Olivo. Siki Traki Motorsport, problemita en el Fadel con Camilo, que hizo tremenda reacción de 0.49 con 1.06, ambos autos en los 60 pies.
So another AppSec getting added to the list. There's Men in Black, number 21 qualifier, taking out number 12 with that hit. And a couple more still to go. We're going to work the push off the father machine. Go back live here in just a couple moments.
Zumba, dímelo Camilo, estamos activos, viene, dale un aplauso a Camilo Baboni, un aplauso a Camilo Baboni, viene así mismo boricua. Zumba Camilo, te trajeron China de la María, estamos activos. También te tenemos un Big Mac también. Así, ah, no. Me voy a ir empujando el carro. Viene saludando a la gente para la página de Flow Racing. Sube la mano para la página de Flow Racing. Sube la mano, sube la mano, sube la mano, sube la mano, sube la mano.
Spectator side, you guys on Flow Racing right now. The boom camera guy looking at you.
Y los de la pava no pueden faltar. Viene, vamos arriba. Yo soy boricua. Y yo soy boricua. Al Callao.
oh my goodness! I'm telling you, you know what? The 5 of us, we gotta go to Salinas Speedway this once in Puerto Rico. Except I know we've had to put Higgins in coach, and the rest of us fly first class.
Oye, saluda por ahí al chino de San Sebastián, por ahí que está con los anormales, papá. Activo, el chino, dímelo. También a Luis Hodien, que salió por la página de Flow Racing con la gemela. Dímelo, pillado, papá.
The lovely ladies of the World Cup Finals got T-shirts out there. Make some noise on the left-hand side of the racetrack. You want a T-shirt for the lovely ladies of the World Cup Finals.
Viene, ¿cuántos quieren camisa? Sube la mano si quieren camisa de cacheteo. Viene, sube la mano. ¡Wow! Ahí están zumbando, mira. ¡Igual, diache! Igualito como las camisas del coqueto y la gorra, como las zumbaban, así mismito las están zumbando. ¡Ay, Loli! Igualito como las camisas del coqueto y la gorra, como las zumbaban, así mismito las están zumbando.
Again, look at this. The capacity crowd here on our monitor there. On the left side of the screen there, you folks watching on flow. All the trailers, the camper village. I mean, a sellout crowd. I mean, what more? And that is a beautiful shot with the sun setting. And I tell you what, this is why we love the World Cup. You know, first full week in November. And the call goes out to fire them up and go. And we're going to have our final pair of Warriors versus Trace Cordo. Then we got Jimmy Taylor in the Pro Mod. And then we got Greatest Racing Stick Ship.
Dímelo, Gucci, ven, estamos activos. Anda con el corillo de Utuado en la casa junta, también activo. Dímelo, Careto, dímelo, Estronza.
Quickest on the property, full-size pickups. The other one's in the 5s, so you can do the math on that, but he is in the top 5 of quickest in the world for full-size pickup trucks in that red machine. Number 26 in the field, Josh Pratt did get in as an alternate with the Trans Am from the left lane. So Unch on paper does have the advantage, but Pratt hasn't been too bad. Needed to find a little bit of extra and qualify. The mile per hour isn't terrible, the ET wasn't terrible, just needs to get it all to kind of come together. Unch, this truck has more in it. I actually don't think Jason Unch and Alec Bledsoe have shown the hand with what the Silverado is going to be able to do here, and I'm curious to see if they're going to unleash this thing here in round number 1. As the two domestic boys will get ready to battle it out. Both of them, strength prestige means no games here. Both of them are in, the lights are going to be down. Clean launch for both drivers. They're going to be side by side down the racetrack. Top end, it's going to be Josh Pratt with the upset.
Whole shot.
7 with the 0 on the whole shot. 62 late to the 172 of Unch, a 680 with a 7. Both drivers with their best passes of the weekend. 26-10 foul stripe for the Trans Am out in front by just a couple inches.
Yo no entendí lo que dijo, pero yo lo que sé es que eso fue del buche. Le acaban de dar ahora transparente a la pick-up que está en la madre. Dímelo, Kerry Performance, dímelo, Kerry, me oye, dímelo, Kerry. Me gusta tu jacket de los body gringos, el Kerry Performance con los body gringos in the house. Kiefer Simpson, Clay Simpson, and Hailey James.
Dímelo, Yujin, dímelo. Son los pa' Yujin. Precision Turbo.
All right, once again, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Taylor in the Pro Mod. And hoping he can unleash one. That's, again, the best pass he's made outside of testing since Thursday, 6:26 with a 3-minute been as quick as a 5:25. And which does set the door car track record.
All right, come up here. You got 2 cars to drive. You got to get 2 win lights today. You got 1.
Yeah. Good news, win light. Bad news, the other one got a hole in the piston on that last pass.
Oops.
Yeah, so although it's on par to be a good run, at Boston injector looked like about 700 foot of the run, so it was going to be like a 690 rip, but you know what? That's racing. Me and Mullet, we're here to win.
As long as you got 1 bullet left in the gun, you're in the fight.
We're still in the fight. Look for me a mullet all weekend. We're going rounds.
Nice little shoot in front of the windshield. Dropped
You
on.
like that?
Hard card must clearly be visible. If we see you on a pit vehicle and your manually hard card is not visible, the pit vehicle will be confiscated until Monday. You get it back on Monday.
Bueno, mi gente, acaban de oír a mi compañero. Oye, la velocidad máxima en los pits para andar, óyeme, en lo que viene siendo las scooters, los carritos, las motoras, lo que sea, es 15 millas. Tiene que estar visible el número del carro, óyeme, y no puede haber ningún niño usando ninguno de esos vehículos. Tienes que tener licencia de conducir para poder manejarlo. Óyeme, si te pillan, lamentablemente te la van a confiscar y te la van a entregar, mire, el domingo por la noche. No se van a quedar con ella, pero la pierde hasta que se acabe el evento. Así que 15 millas y por la orillita importante que se vea el número del carro que está participando. Siguen preparando la pista para el vehículo más rápido del evento, que está en busca de los 4 segundos por primera vez. Óyeme, con un door slammer, ya que el récord son 5:14. 5:14, él va en busca de romper ese récord y a ver si logra entrar a la zona de los 4 segundos. A continuación, viene por ahí los muchachos poniéndole las pistas ready, a ver si ustedes son testigos de la historia al ver por primera vez un carro con puertas tocar los 4 segundos.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring in a very special guest to the microphone. He's my brother, and he's the voice of grudge racing in the XDM. Talking about Jervon Hall. Jervon, welcome to another history-making World Cup, the first ever complete sellout here at the World Cup.
Bienvenido, bienvenido.
Hey, Fabo.
Yes, so.
World Cup, what it do, baby? Hold on, wait.
Actually, let me correct myself. This is the 5th consecutive year we've had this out, but this is the first time we've ever sold out before one car went down the racetrack. Let me correct myself on that one.
Crazy. Hold on. I need all my fans in the stands. I need you on your feet real quick. World Cup, what's up, baby? That's not good enough. I promise y'all.
Put it in Spanish. Put it in Spanish.
Hold on, you said put it in Spanish?
Yeah.
I cayó!
Now they listen to you.
Oh, so it works now, right?
Say it, move the power.
Move the power.
Oye, mueve la pava, no la entendieron, no sabe inglés. Vamos por encima, mueve esa pava.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
wait.
man, it's amazing.
Are they dancing over there on the left-hand side of the racetrack?
Why
Are they
not?
dancing?
Everybody got on hats. Hey, my fam over there with the hats. The Powers hats? They got powers. Let me see them. Let me see the powers. Yeah!
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Fabian, it's amazing to be back here for the WCF World Cup Final presented by Wasco, man. There's a lot of people out here today. We're enjoying ourselves. We're having a good time. Who's in the building? It's Puerto Rico in the building.
See, you gotta ask him right.
Okay, how you doing?
Who's here from Puerto Rico?
Hey, Fabian, that's the first time you've ever beat me in something, ever.
Oh.
Ever.
Oh.
Remember last year we ran last year and I won.
No, Jimmy beat us both.
Jimmy did beat us both, but we had pulled muscles, bad ankles, and bad shoes. It wasn't working for nobody at that time.
Wait a minute, so wait a minute. So you're saying this? Wait a minute. This is not the first time I've ever won against you in something.
Okay, tell me another time.
Let's.
Remember last year we ran last year and I won.
No, Jimmy beat us both.
Jimmy did beat us both, but we had full trunk, bad ankles, and bad shoes. It wasn't working for nobody. When you get a ladder, you see what happens after qualifying, you go, man, this is chalk, that's chalk. There's no way they won't have this upset. Then you get the guy that sneaks in as an alternate. Yeah, and he basically takes everybody's ladder, balls it all up, and we have to run them through the shredder, and that's exactly what you did, my friend Josh.
That's we worked really hard Saturday night. Had a decent qualifier the first one. Second one, we blew a transmission line. Actually popped the intake. I had to fab up a new charge pipe, put a new intake on from a borrowed car here that was down, and worked thrashed all night Saturday. Tried to make Q3, spun, got in the alternate, and thank God they pulled us, and we were able to show what we could do.
And, oh yeah, wait a minute, you did something. You got your first 6-10 back?
Yeah, I've never ran it to the quarter. It's usually an 8th mile car, so first 6-second pass, and not just by a little bit, so I'm super pumped about that. And 200, never been 200 before, so we got the 200-mile-an-hour tape on there now.
That's what we talked about.
So, now I'm super pleased, and I'm on cloud 9 right now. Really.
So you're just going to go back, load up the car, the golf cart, you're going to head home?
I mean, they might get mad at me if I tried to do that, but honestly, I'd be perfectly happy with it right now. But no, we'll try to keep going some rounds and see how deep we can put it in the sixes, honestly.
Well, you remember you won that one on a hole shot, and that may be your equalizer throughout the race weekend.
Yep, we're going to try and keep killing them on the tree. I'd like to get a little bit lower, 080. I'm usually a lot better than that, so I'm going to keep working on that, and all we can do is go up from here. So,
well, good luck. We'll see you next round.
Yep, thank you.
You know you are in a certified pre-owned Volvo when you have the luxury of spaciousness, comfortable seats, and a great sound system. Certified by Volvo.
This holiday season, add a little McCormick magic so that everything you do to create something special turns into more moments that everyone will remember, making the holidays memorable for over 135 years. McCormick.
Now let's go!
You know you are in a certified pre-owned Volvo when you have the luxury of spaciousness, comfortable seats, and a great sound system. You know you are in a certified pre-owned Volvo when you feel safe. Certified for the moments that matter. Certified by Volvo.
It's working right, man.
y quería ruido, toma ruido de Jimmy Taylor. Papá en busca de esos 4 segundos y está literalmente on fire. Mira cómo sale el fuego del mofle. A mí que aquí viene un disparate a continuación. Para mí que se va en canto los 5-14 del récord. Vamos a ver cómo le va a Jimmy Taylor por el carril derecho.
So Jimmy Taylor is backing up the Camaro.
Hey, y'all's welcome, man.
Him and Carl
Let me see if I got
Stevens
this volume turned up.
trying
Shit.
to set the world
Yeah,
ablaze
y'all's
here
welcome
in
for the
just a few
stream, man.
moments. Rotate the earth and get this car down the
I've been sick as a
racetrack.
dog facing
For the first
3 days,
ever
man. It's kicking my
5-0,
butt.
for the first ever 4-second door slammer pass.
I'm feeling a little better. I just got out of the
here
shower.
on this
Took a
run.
shower, tried to clean my sinuses out.
This thing has been able to get down the racetrack. It's left clean, but it's been going down to the wall on every pass so far. This is the next attempt.
Let's see if Jimmy Taylor's gonna make it this time, man. He ain't been able to get down yet.
He's
Let's
looking
see.
for the 5-0. He's looking for the first ever 4 in a door slammer.
Bien, ¿y será que estaremos viendo historia? No lo sabemos, solamente estamos en espera de que se meta en el pre-stage y el stage.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Esos 5-0 o esos 4 segundos para Jimmy Taylor.
Jimmy Taylor is inching the car forward and
Make sure
about
y'all
ready to rock and
subscribe.
roll.
I'll be
If it
I've been doing
happens
the
here, the
quarterfinals
world will be
tomorrow,
set
dude.
ablaze the way that you've never seen it. Drag
Yeah,
racing.
hit
Let
that
him hear
subscribe
you,
button,
ladies
hit
and
that.
gentlemen. Jimmy Taylor in the pre-stage beams. Building boost.
Come on.
Bumps it in. Jimmy Taylor leads. It's going to leave clean.
There it is.
It's
There
gonna
it
leave
is.
straight.
There it is.
Taylor's
There it is.
5:11 with the
Ah.
forward for a new door slammer record at 262 miles an hour.
Nuevo récord mundial para Jimmy Taylor. Cogió los 5-14 como los dije y los mandó a volar. Ahora el récord son
Hey, Jimmy Taylor's got a new
5-11
website up. Y'all
para
wanna go
Jimmy
buy some
Taylor,
merch?
el door slammer
He's
más
got a
rápido
merch
del
site up now.
universo.
It's,
Corillo
J.
está
Taylor Racing, I
rápido,
believe.
rápido. 3:41 al
JTaylorRacing.com.
octavo de milla.
Y'all can find some merch here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have
merch.
just seen it. The quickest door car path in drag racing history. 5:11. There you go. Jimmy Taylor got it. And I tell you what, we promised you a world record here tonight at the World Cup. Jason Miller, this track staff, Televenue Concepts, they delivered 5:11 new world record. Wow.
Check. Check.
We go back into racing here. Time for round number 2 of the Pro Modified category. Kevin McCurdy and wants to race Mike Decker.
Yo, I need a second. Whew. My voice is going to be trash tomorrow. That's all I got, man. Look, there's one thing you got to say. I try to give every driver their moment. I don't care what class, what category they're in, because I feel like every one of them deserves to have it. The problem is my voice generally pays for it, so I got to be careful. I think from this point forward to still have one for tomorrow.
He's had some great events here, man. Congratulations to him.
And Nick Coleman reset the mile per hour record at 222. And qualifying your number 1 qualifier, Gary, your number 32 qualifier. Nick Coleman gonna be out in front. See you later. Gonna be moving on to round number 2. A lot of smoke from the Gary machine. And it looks like he's going to cross the quarter mile straight still. 686 for the Ford, 218 for the Coleman machine. As Gary still smoking. And we'll stop right about where the turnoff is by the ET shack. Nick Coleman, and we'll move on to round number 2. We get 1 and 2, pull forward, keep it tight, please. 1 and 2, pull forward, keep it tight.
What about me, isn't it?
thing had some pretty good RPMs there for Ty Kelly for a moment.
He must be illegal.
King Tut backing up alongside Todd Tutterow.
It really ain't as much about being legal as it is making the fastest pass in the door car, man.
Not a big change, but the track will be nice. That's off that racetrack.
No problem, coach.
If he's going to hang with it. 027 light though for Tutterow and reaction time department. Number Ty Kelly, 004 light. That's really close to too much. See if he backs off a little bit. It's going to be a tough one here, and I certainly wouldn't count Tutterow out. Fine performance.
Tutterow, his performance was off in the first round, but it was because he still had the ball, had the pedal, and was still able to get the round win.
I think he went 61 earlier in qualifying, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's in the car. He went to 61 in qualifying. Qualifying number 8. He and Ty Kelly squaring off here. Kelly in first.
Kyle Kelly made it through round 2. He took Todd Tutterow out at the IHR event.
Oye, eso es un detallito de ese dorsal, un detallito para que mi panita Papotito, la mini enciclopedia del dragueo, mire, lo anote en esa data que tiene en ese cerebro, papá. Dios te bendiga.
Jimmy Taylor, congratulations, you went 5'11", all that's great. I want to know how you feel inside right now. This is something that nobody else has ever done, and you have. Now let's talk about that.
I'll be honest with you, man. I mean, I'm grateful we broke the world record, but I'm a little bummed out we ain't in the fours yet. So we're not done. We're not happy with it. We're not stopping. We're going to the fours. I'm not quitting until I get that damn thing in the fours.
I know, like we were up here earlier, we had the cameras off and stuff, and we were talking after the last one. We talked about going left and going right and this and that. That mug looked pretty dang good. I don't know how much steering wheel input you had in there, big guy.
Man, I didn't really have to steer it any. You know, last pass, Carl wanted to take some rear steer out, and I wouldn't let him because we'd made some other adjustments, and I was a little nervous that it might have been me torquing the wheel, making it go right. But after that last pass, we fixed him, and, you know, it was definitely the car going right, so he took some rear steer out of it, and it went straight as an arrow. I didn't have to even, I think I could have took my hand off the wheel, honestly, and it would have went straight. So, you know, we dumped a little bit of boost out at the big end because he was scared of the mile an hour, afraid he'd blow the windows out without us ever testing it. So, you know, it looks like it's held up pretty good, so, you know, hopefully it don't rain tonight. We come back tomorrow and we can put it in the fours.
One more thing. I'm down here watching on a monitor. You're sitting inside there. Did it ever dawn on you at any moment seeing all those fans, all those phones lined up in the grandstands along the fence line? You've been in a lot of moments, but at that moment, at any point, did you take a deep breath and go, man, I can't believe I'm the one?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting up there and, you know, usually I'm pretty calm and cool.
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
I've been in a lot of big fans, a lot of big crowds, and I mean, I've had a lot of moments to train to not be nervous, but I ain't gonna lie, man. When you see all them people and they're up there blowing horns and everything else, yeah, the nerves got there a little bit, you know, but I run it the full way and didn't shut down the mile.
Like this right here.
So. I thought tomorrow
I
was
draw a
better
screen
than the
up.
horse. That's our main goal now.
Tomorrow it'll be
Yeah, I
all
know they've been
normal. It'll be
shutting
all
the
calm and
screens
cool,
down.
and it'll be time to
And, you know,
definitely
that's
take
what-
over that number one
That's
spot.
why
You know, I know the
screening
car
like
is
I
going
was
straight now,
yesterday.
so I'm going to be a lot more even calmer in the car tomorrow than what I was today. So, you know, I ain't going to lie. I've never run the right lane until the pass before. It went right.
Keep them
You know, I've been here for a week and then come back again for 3 days. I've never, ever been in the right lane. But now, I'm a right lane man. I'd rather be in the right lane as the left lane any day. You don't even feel the bump in the right lane. So, we're good for tomorrow. We're going to send it.
All right, well, you're going to have to tune back in tomorrow on Flow Racing to see if him and Carl can take it. Back on track.
That's the way to do it, though. is
Round
really
number 2,
is to put it
7:47.
under a
April's
membership.
best pass the weekend of Buck
Run the
99.
quarterfinals.
Daniel
And I
Ramirez
might do
won't
that.
even make it
Just
to the
run quarterfinals
330.
on a membership side for like $1 membership.
So, racing side Sutter Road, legend. Everybody knows that. He's been racing since I was shooting yellow. And, so, I mean, he's always cutting a good light.
I'm doing some recording right now. I'm recording it so I can
Get that
So I can
car
use the video
pushed
for
back, and then we
TikTok
will
videos.
continue on here in
I have a
Granite's
TikTok
Racing Stick Shift.
channel that's really good. All Motor RC TikTok. On TikTok, it's all Motor RC.
But I'm still 5'11".
I'm gonna make some videos to put on
I'm
there.
still blown away by that. Picked up a little over 10 from his best pat a couple days ago, and
I'm sitting here recording this stream now.
they're telling us no fluid underneath the car down there of Daniel Ramirez.
Yeah, Wilson had the better of the two last time around, but both very respectful in 054 and 073. Both better right here, feeling the pressure of this round, and it's going to go to Tony Wilson, an 017 light, and put the 359 on the board.
He put the package together on the tree, 017 and a 59 to take the win, but almost 029 wasn't too bad, and the 64 right there with him. Great side-by-side race.
Another look here. Near lane, man. Beautiful pass.
Yeah, they'll shut it down for us.
All right, so it's locked up. I have to get the pins and the jacks underneath of it. So
Oye, seguimos activos. Oye, saludando por ahí a Jimairi Cardona, que está por ahí activo. El corillo de Miguel Tuning y el corillo de la Livianita, que viene desde San Sebastián, activo. Dímelo, Colo, ¿qué está pasando? Humacao Arena RC, también activo, conectado. Están ahí, activo, un corillo chévere.
Ethan Stedding right alongside.
Tough matchup. Ethan in the full modified debut, driving his dad's Camaro.
It is what it is.
On back roads and drag strips, farm fields, and the interstate, there's a movement growing. A movement of hardworking men and women that trust Hot Shot's secret to take care of their vehicles. It's the fastest
Man,
growing
I'm with
diesel
the
out
speaker out of me right
You don't
now.
have to take our word for it. Take theirs. Lab formulated, dyno tested, track proven. Hot Shot Secret, powered by science.
Gorgeous black car right there.
Winning doesn't just happen. You have to engineer it.
Hey, welcome to the
You have to
stream,
test
man.
it and make it better than it was the last time. Our engineers have the passion to create the parts you need, the way you need them to be, again and again and again. We've led this game for over 40 years, and we design, refine, and perfect every valve train part worthy of the winner's circle.
Red line oil, formulated to win, proven by me. Formulated to win, proven by me.
Proven by me.
Formulated to win, proven by me.
Proven by me.
Proven by me. Proven by me. Proven by me. Formulated to win, proven by me.
When you use Hot Shot Secret oil and fuel additives, you get decades worth of cutting-edge innovation. Innovation that saves you money and maximizes efficiency and performance.
Hot Shot's secret started with
No,
a
I
mission
don't
to solve
I'll
one
fix it.
engine problem. Today, we have solutions for all kinds of common issues that impact your bottom line. From our world-class lab to your cars, trucks, and equipment, Hot Shot's secret is powered by science.
We drive performance. We drive passion. A background in drag racing. And a future in all forms of motorsports. Because success in one sport isn't enough. Pushing ourselves to be the best. Climbing every mountain. Topping every peak.
What I'll probably do is end up ending the stream and just restart it under another heading.
This
is the 29th make sure you come back to my channel. Because I streamed for 2 days and didn't get shut down. The way I streamed for the past 2 days, I didn't get shut down. I wouldn't get shut down like this. So if y'all want to stand by when I reset it, because I ain't gonna put World Cup Finals in the description. That's how they get shut down. I did it this time, but I've streamed 2 days in a row and ain't had no troubles at all. It's because I swole it up. I left all the numbers off, all the headers off and everything. So, you know, that's the best way. I streamed 6 hours yesterday and 6 hours the day before, and I didn't get shut down. And the reason why, I think, is because I had the screen blowed up, and I wasn't having none of the flow stuff on the screen at all. So, and I didn't get shut down. I wouldn't be up.
Viene allá Team Puerto Rico entrando al game por la categoría T-Chip. Viene donde están los boricuas en los blinches. Levántate, vamos arriba, párate, vamos allá. La anti-Judas por el carril izquierdo, Toyota Stanley.
Harold Gomez, your left side of the Starlight, going to get the solo pass here. Charlie Atkins not able to make the call in the grub work.
Viene Puerto Rico, carril izquierdo, la anti-Juda. Ahí están los hermanos más rápidos del mundo en la Impo. Los dos hermanos pertenecen al 5 Second Club, Yomar y Harold Gómez. Ahí está por el carril izquierdo, la anti-Juda. Óyeme. Y pasa a la siguiente ronda, ya que el carril derecho tuvo problemas. Así que Boricua, grítale que pasamos a la segunda ronda con la anti-Juda. Grítale, Boricua, grítale. Súbele las pavas a Harold. Vamos, buena vibra para que mejore su tiempo. Y ahí va la anti-Juda. 1:09 en los 60. 4:52. 7:03. 7:03 para la anti-Juda. 191 millas por hora.
7:03, 191 for Harold Gomez. Very close to a 6-second pass. He picked up nearly 3/10 from qualifying.
Por poco rompe su propio récord de 7:02, pero tranquilo que hizo 7:03. Estamos en juego, la anti-Juda está en juego, los hermanos Gómez están en juego y Puerto Rico está en juego. Vamos para encima. Mira quién está en el carril izquierdo, los Mitsubishi que le gusta a la Jodien.
Bien, se estará enfrentando a la Kami por el carril derecho. La primera estarle 13 ve a Manuela entrando a los 6 segundos. La primera en meter 200 millas también a Manuela, un rotativo. Se estará enfrentando a Right Feisu Mitsubishi Evo por el carril izquierdo 4G63. Ese es para ti la jodia. Vamos a ver, carrerita buena.